Welcome to Shikotsu-Toya National Park. We're in the southwest of the island of Hokkaido, which is the northernmost of the 4 main islands of Japan. We're around an hour south of Sapporo, and the park is so called because it's home to Lake Shikotsu and Lake Tōya. Both are huge, sparkling blue lakes surrounded by active volcanoes, meaning that you can call this park a kind of living volcano museum. There are hot springs and the chance to see some sulfur. So let's go and explore. The first place you should head to is the Lake Shikotsu-Ko Visitor Center. This tourist information bureau is completely free to visit, and here you can learn more about how the volcanic park formed, as well as get information about trails, current events, and even bear spottings. Lake Shikotsu is the largest of the 2 lakes, and here, as you can imagine, there's lots of water-based activities including stand-up paddleboarding, kayaking, canoeing, and even renting pleasure boats to go out on the water. The Yamasen Railway Bridge finds its roots in 1899 when it was used as a railway route. Unfortunately, it did fall into disrepair and so has been restored to its former glory for passengers to walk across. This is Hokkaido potato mochi, and potato starch is used to recreate the chewy texture of mochi, which is usually made from rice. It's really chewy, but really good. They put some kind of glaze on it. We visited at the beginning of April, which was the perfect time to see the streams made from melted snow. We found a beautiful river to stop by and saw evidence of the local deer population, but sadly didn't see much wildlife for ourselves. This is Lake Tōya, which is the other main lake of the national park. Now, the unique aspect of this lake is that it's home to a small group of islands in its center, which unfortunately is only open during the summer season, but it's home to a small museum, a shrine, and some beautiful hiking trails. Also of note in this area is the view onto Mount Yotei, which is famed for resembling Mount Fuji. This is the silo observation deck, and it's honestly one of the best views of Lake Tōya. You can see the 3 islands very clearly. It's also a spot from which many people opt to take helicopter rides around the area. Mount Yotei is one of the most iconic mountains in Hokkaido, thanks to its resemblance to Mount Fuji. I'm sure you can see that for yourself. On a clear day, this active stratovolcano can be seen from all around and is listed among the 100 famous mountains of Japan. Welcome to Jozankei Onsen. As its name would suggest, this is a hot spring town, and we're around 45-minute drive away from Sapporo. We're still within the Shikotsu-Toya National Park, and today we're going to show you the best things to do in town. Up until around 150 years ago, there was nothing here but forest. All of this changed when a man by the name of Mizumi Jozan found the hot springs in the middle of the forest. The monk dedicated his whole life to developing the hot spring town to help sick and injured people, to the point where Jozankei now bears his name. This is the entrance to the Iwato Konondo Temple, which is a 120-meter deep cave lined with statues of cannon. The cave is quite cold, and because of the time of the year we're visiting, which is mid-April, there's a lot of snow melting in the nearby mountains, so there's a lot of water dripping on you. But luckily I have the perfect way for us to warm up. Let's go and check it out. Because I'm traveling with my husband and we wanted to do an activity together, this is the perfect onsen activity because it's a foot bath. And so people of different sexes can all come here and enjoy a foot bath in an onsen. This is Jozankei Park, and the footbath here is completely free to visit, but you'll probably want to bring your own towel. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Oh, it's really relaxing, like a hot bath. Oh, it's really hot. Oh. The water in this section of the park is over 80 degrees Celsius and is so hot that you can actually boil eggs in it. There's normally a shop that's open nearby where you can buy some eggs to boil in the hot springs, but the sign also says watch out for the nearby crows. So far, over 50 hot springs have been discovered in the region. This is the Taro no Yu footbath, and it's also known as the footbath of friendship because the actual structure here has been designed so that you can sit and chat with your friends while enjoying the footbath. If you've forgotten your towel, there's a foot towel vending machine. It's funny because on the reviews online, some people said the footbath was too hot and some said it was too cold. So I'm gonna test the water. Oh, it's really hot. There are 3 things you need to know about visiting an onsen in Japan. The first is that you can't have any tattoos. The second is that you have to go completely without any clothes, and I'm talking nothing. And the third is that it's actually segregated by female and male. So if you're traveling with someone of the opposite sex, you won't be able to go into an onsen together unless you're traveling into a private one. It was then time for a quick break, so we headed into a coffee shop by the name of General Coffee. I was pleasantly surprised to discover that they even had oat milk on the menu. Jozankei Shrine is the main Shinto shrine in town, and it's particularly famous for its lantern festival. This is where every January, for one night, 1,000 candles are lit in the snow and provide a dazzling array of beautiful lighting against the snow and the night sky. The town itself is located in a steep ravine surrounded by rolling hills, and the one place that you can really see this is on Jozankei Bridge. This is Jozankei Futami Park, and it's a really tranquil spot where you can wander along a river that's fueled by melting snow. It also leads to the Futami Bridge, which is one of the most picturesque spots in the region. And while it's best seen in the autumn, I'm sure it's pretty lovely to see nonetheless now. This bridge is 23 meters in length and provides amazing views over the stream below. If you're looking for an extra activity in the area, then you can head to the nearby Jozankei Dam, which was still frozen over from winter even in early April. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel content. We'll see you next time.